everybody. Welcome back to GP's Odds and Ends. Jessica here. This is going to be a little bit of a different video. I just wanted to kind of talk to all of you in regards to something. This is I don't pull this out very often, but this is the binder that I use prop money. So all of this money here is prop fake money. You can see it says motion pictures only. And I use this money to designate what the money that I have in my bank is for. So, for instance, rent is for my storage unit. This is just a visual representation for myself. It makes it easier for me to kind of keep track of what the money in my bank account is for. So if I have $700 in there, it's not like, oh, yay, $700 I could just spend wherever, do whatever with. No, $200 of that needs to go towards storage. $25 needs to go towards my cell phone, and so on. So I'm just kind of going through this a little bit, and, I just balanced my checkbook, so I'm updating what I have in here as well, just so I can, make sure that I am keeping track of everything. But the real reason that I wanted to come on today is because I've been having this issue with my car. I've talked about it a little bit here or there in regards to like the issues that I've been having with the title of my car. So basically, I was pulled over not too long ago, didn't get a ticket or anything like that, but was pulled over, and the police officer at that point told me that my registration was not coming up as active in their system, which I was like, well, I submitted all of the information to my current state DMV, and they took the payment. They did say on the registration that I needed to send in the title from my previous state that I lived in, because I did travel. I moved from one state down south to another state up north. So the state that I lived in previously is an electronic title state, meaning they do not produce paper forms of the titles unless you request them to do so. The current state that I live in is only paper title state, so they would not process anything until they get a paper form of the title from my previous state. So my car is currently owned by a lien holder. Like, I'm paying off a loan for it, so I am not the owner of the car yet. So it technically is the responsibility of my lien holder to get or request the title from the previous state, and so that I can submit that to the current state and they can have a new title generated in my current state. Well, the lien holder, so anyways, originally we did get the duplicate title. They produced the paper copy from my previous state. I sent that in to the address that was listed on the registration for my new state. They took the payment for the registration, so I'm assuming they're not going to register the car unless they have all of the applicable information, right? Well, no, they took the payment. They did process the payment. It came out of my checking account. However, they put it in a hold account and put the registration on hold until they get the title from the previous state. So I call them, and they say that they have no record of ever receiving the title from my previous state. So now my lien holder keeps telling me they cannot request another paper title to be generated from my previous state. My previous state is saying that only the lien holder can request a duplicate or fill out a form saying that I've satisfied the loan. And Connecticut is still holding my current state. You see my address. I have a P.O. box listed. You know where I live. The area, the state that I live in. But my current state is saying that they're not going to release the registration until they get that title. So nobody wants to like help. It's getting really ridiculous because like my previous state won't send the documents directly to me. They're saying the lien holder has to do it. The lien holder keeps saying, well, you need to contact the previous state. You need to contact the current state. Like they're not wanting to do anything. And then the current state, Connecticut, of course, is saying, well, we can't release the registration until you give us all the documentation. I don't know what else to do here. Like I have tried to do everything that everybody is telling me to do, and I am getting absolutely nowhere. I don't know at this point what else to do. I am contemplating at this point throwing every single extra dime that I can towards paying off this car loan so that my lien holder can send the lien satisfaction form to my previous state and get the title that way. I don't know what else to do. The problem is I still have $10,000 left on the car loan. One good piece of information is that for whatever reason, the repayment program that I'm on for my school loans, they currently went into forbearance by the student loan company, and they sent me a letter saying that I don't have to make any payments for that right now, and they've set the interest to 0 because they're trying to figure out some kind of like issue with the payment. Something wasn't going through correctly in regards to the payments that they were taking or something to that effect. So I'm not having to pay the school loans currently for, I don't know how long it's going to last, but for the moment, that's an extra $140 that I don't have to put towards the school loans currently. And of course, I'm not accruing interest with the forbearance that they put on there. So I could use that money to also go towards the car loan currently. But I mean, besides saving up for the Aruba trip, I'm seriously thinking about putting everything I possibly can towards paying off the car loan so that I can just get this straightened up and taken care of, because I don't know what else to do. I really don't know what else to do. I can't, like, trying to get anything done by the lien holder is like pulling teeth. They just keep putting the work back on me. And it's like, what do you not understand about the fact that you are the owner of the car currently? I am not the owner. Nobody wants to give me the title information because I don't own the car. You do. That's your job. Like, I don't understand the issue. And meanwhile, my registration, they put it on hold back in January of 2023. So for almost like a year and a half now, I've been driving around a car that is technically unregistered. Granted, I don't drive it very often, but I don't want to get a ticket either. I mean, I don't know what to do. Let me know your thoughts, any suggestions that you maybe have in regards to this, because I feel like I'm stuck between a rock and a hard place. I don't know what else I can possibly do on my end to get this resolved. And anytime I try to go down like one path that somebody sends me on, it's just like a wall gets put up in front of me. And I really don't know what else to do. I really don't. I don't know. So any suggestions that you all have, let me know down below. I know I didn't really do very much of this, and I don't usually do this on camera. I was just kind of sitting here contemplating things and, just figured I'd have a little bit of a conversation with all of you. So thank you so much for allowing me to vent a little bit and rant, and any suggestions that you have would be appreciated. So thank you. Bye for now.